So one thing I love about nursing, and it is one of the reasons why I said yes, not initially, it took me 6 months. I also thought this was for people who couldn't get jobs. I was doing my masters. I was one of them. You probably know some of those people. And it got me realising that I'm not immune to that. Last year, my god sister passed away, 37, 3 kids. So I have an appreciation. Life is short and it can be taken in an instant, and we never know when that will be. So the reason I've asked you to draw the 80 squares, the average lifespan for women, I did a Google search. Jen, it might not be scientifically based. Someone could have just made it up. I think it's pretty accurate. For women around the world, 81 years old. So you've got 80 squares because it would look awkward if we drew 81. And I couldn't work out a table to do that. So what I want you to do from the top, starting in the top left-hand corner, I want you to cross out 1 box for every year you've been alive. Now, we did that exercise with our team a couple of weeks ago down at a Melbourne event, and so many people just had an aha moment, because who at some point here has stressed out about really small petty shit that in the big scheme of things doesn't really matter? We all do it. If you don't have your hand up, you're either lying or not listening already. So that's a really important exercise. And the reason I also want to quickly touch on someday. Pretty much guaranteed you're all going to have this at some point if you haven't already. Now, network marketing is a vehicle that can give you a secondary source of income. For some of you, it will become your primary source, that if you are ever unfortunate enough, or when you have your someday, you have a bit of a backup plan. This is my beautiful next door neighbour, Veronica. She was one of the crazy ones that joined me in the beginning. Most beautiful woman in the world. Now, that's her mother, who passed away of melanoma a couple of years ago. Because of this business, she was able to be by her side the entire time. And the team rallied around her, and her business actually tripled over that time. In our day jobs, we exchange our time for money. 15 years, I poured my heart and soul into the health service, and when I left, they said, thank you, goodbye. Had a little bit of long service leave, and that was it. A lot of life lessons. So this is your vehicle. If you're waiting for a reason or a threshold to start getting off your butt and doing what you need to do, make today the day that you make the decision to get out of your head, get out of your own way, and start living life to the full, and being ready if you do ever have that someday.